Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing really well. Today I am so excited to be kicking off another project pan here on my channel. It's been a while since I've done a collaboration project pan, but I've decided that I am ready to hop in and focus on some more products in my collection. And for nostalgia's sake, I wanted to join in on the graveyard project pan created by Emily and Max. I have done this project in years past and I had a blast with it every single time. And I foresee it being an absolute blast again this year. I love this project pan. I love the spooky theme and I love how it's a little bit more chill with updates every other month. You can kind of select the amount of products that you want between 5 to 10 as well. So it just feels a little bit more low key. And I'm just so excited. I have some great products that I selected to focus on in this project pan. And of course, this is a collaborative project pan, so there are many other creators working on this project, both on YouTube and over on Instagram as well. So you can binge a ton of content in this project pan, and I intend to do so most definitely. I cannot wait to see how everyone else is doing with all of their selected products. But before we hop on into today's project pan, I do just want to say a massive thank you to today's sponsor, which is Ana Luisa. If you're not familiar, I'm actually doing a year-long sponsorship with Ana Luisa, which is something that is an amazing opportunity for me because it allows me to bring more videos to my channel. They offer high quality jewelry at more affordable prices, and they just are a really special brand because they're carbon neutral and water neutral, and they offer really cool statement pieces, and they offer some staple pieces, things that are timeless. They really have something for everyone, every mood, and that's why I love Ana Luisa. I have lots of pieces from them and they're all absolutely amazing. Today I wanted to share with you two amazing pieces that I recently received from them. The first one are these glorious earrings. These are so fun. These are the Aster light green earrings, and they are this like translucent jade kind of color, and they have these golden accents just on the ends of the hoop, and I just think that they're so cool and so fun. They're definitely a statement, but I love that they're kind of a little bit more subdued because of that translucency. They're more of a neutral kind of shade as well. They're just really fun and interesting, and they feel so lightweight, but they feel really sturdy, if that makes sense. They're lightweight in the ears. They don't feel uncomfortable, but they definitely are sturdy pieces. I've worn them several times now actually since I received them, and I'm so in love. I think they're just so fun. And then I also have this necklace to share with you today, which is a little bit of a more dainty piece. I think this is so sweet and special though. This is called the Bea, and it has this emerald kind of colored stone in it. And it's just a beautiful little accent piece that I think adds a little pop of color and a little bit of interest to a look. And then today I did decide to actually wear some pieces that I think are unfortunately discontinued from Ana Luisa, but I just wanted to wear them for that theme of wearing these golden and green pieces. These are the Milo Malachite studs, and they're just so cute and fun. I've had them for well over a year now, and they are still in tip-top shape, super high quality pieces. They haven't tarnished and they haven't caused any sort of irritation, and I've never found that to be the case with any of my Ana Luisa pieces that I've had for years at this point. So if you want to check out these pieces or anything else from Ana Luisa, I will have my link at the very top of my description box, and of course you can get 20% off using my code RebeccaM20 to gift yourself or to get a gift for Mother's Day or for other special people in your life. So yeah, thank you so much to Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video, and to all of you for allowing me this amazing opportunity to work with such a wonderful brand. Yeah, let's hop on into the Graveyard Project Pan introduction. I am so excited to kick off this project. So let's get on into that. This project pan is kind of a prompt-based or category-based project pan. So there are two categories that you can select your products using. The first one is the collecting cobwebs category. So these products are items that have been maybe overlooked or neglected in your collection, things that you want to bring back to the forefront and to use and love on because you haven't been doing that in the past. And then the second category is the resurrection category. So these are items that have previously been in project pans, things that you may have not reached your goal on in the past, or you did reach your goal and now you want to achieve another goal on those products. And so you're bringing them back into a project pan. And I just love these themes. I think they're so fun. They're so cute. And I have selected 6 products to focus on in this project pan, 2 of which are from that collecting cobwebs category. So let's chat about those items first. And so my very first focus product is going to be this Melt Golden Hour. This is the cream Blushlight, and it is such a beautiful soft coral shade. As you can see there, it is like a peachy sheen, and it's just glorious. It's such a beautiful color. I do have it on my cheeks today. I have a liquid blush underneath of it, very, very sheer, and then I put this on top to just create a gorgeous sheen on the cheeks, and this is just impeccable. It is so, so nice. I fell in love with it the moment that I got it in my collection. I actually received this in a Melt mystery box that I got as a Christmas gift back in 2021. And I have loved it and I want to use it, but I never do because I'm always focusing on other products, whether they be powder blushes or cream blushes or lipsticks that I use as blushes. And I've decided I need to pull this into the project pan because I don't want to let this go bad on me. And you can see I've hardly made a dent in it. I really feel like I want to see this much more loved. So my ultimate goal with this project is to try to hit pan on it. I really don't know if that is something that will be attainable within this project pan, just given how many other things I'm kind of working on in my collection. But I just think this is something that really needs to be prioritized for me because as you can see, it's just beautiful. It's so like, creamy and sheeny. Have any of you hit pan on the cream blush lights from Melt? Let me know what your experience was with that, but we do have 6 months in this project pan, so I may be able to make that happen. Also for the collecting cobwebs category, I have the UOMA Beauty Stay Woke Concealer. This is in the shade Fair Lady T3. This is a shade that works amazingly for me in the summertime, but is something that I find can be a little bit too deep for me for the remainder of the year. So it oftentimes just goes unused. A lot of the time over the past few years that I've had this in my collection, I'm already working on a different focus concealer when we approach the summertime. So I end up just kind of setting this aside and thinking, I'll use it eventually, I'll use it eventually. And this year is the year. I want to finish it up this year for sure. There is a tiny bit of windowing happening through it, and that was something that I was able to do because I've had this in my collection for a couple years. But generally speaking, this is something that doesn't get reached for very often. I actually am wearing it on my under eyes today, and I think it works all right, even though I am relatively fair. Because we're approaching the summertime, this is something that I know I will be able to bring to the forefront, and my goal is to use it up. I think that's definitely achievable. There is a lot of product remaining in here, but I have worn this previously as like an all over foundation and concealer and absolutely love the way that it looked on the complexion. And I foresee myself being able to use it that way occasionally this year if I do want a little bit more coverage, if not wearing it more so as a spot concealer and as an under eye concealer. And I should be able to use this by Halloween. And for the resurrection category, I've pulled 4 products. They are from various project pans throughout the years. The first one being from my Makeup Geek and Kathleen Lights collaboration highlighter palette. This is something that I haven't had in a project pan for a couple years, but I do recall I had this in my 30 by 30 project pan a few years back, and I'm pretty sure I had this in a round of roulette pan collab many years ago. So I want to really focus on the pink shade right here in the middle of this palette because I love a pink toned highlighter lately. I feel like it looks a little bit more natural. Now this one is quite blingy. This is from the era of blinding highlights, as you can see there, but I can make it work, kind of blend it into my blush. And today I'm actually wearing it just here on my shoulders, and I think it looks incredible. And my goal with this is to try to hit pan on it. I don't know if that's attainable, but I wanted to set myself a large goal like that because I really want to ensure that I'm reaching for this throughout this summertime. This is a product that I had previously almost decluttered. I thought I was going to declutter it just given that it's so old and not really my preferred type of highlight these days. but I just can't part with it. I can't part with it, so I wanna see it look more loved. I wanna hit pan in the pinky shade. I wanna try to use the bronzy kind of tone as often as I can and the golden color as often as I can, but my focus will be the pink, and I will be monitoring my uses on that through this project. I will be keeping tallies on my uses on everything because I just find that really interesting. The ultimate goal will be to hit pan on that. Do we think that's attainable? I don't know, because the pans are relatively deep. I did hit pan on this shade in the past, but that's because it's a little bit more natural, I guess, a little bit more wearable. But if I'm using this on my body, this pinky toned shade, if I'm using it on my body and I'm using it on my eyes, like today I have it on the inner corners of my eyes as well as on my shoulders, then using more of a volume of it may allow me to actually be able to hit pan. We shall see. There's not a great dip in it though, so yeah, we'll see. This next product has also been in multiple project pans. I believe it was also in my 30 by 30 project pan, and I know I had this in my year-long rolling project pan last year. This is the Essence Sheer and Shine lipstick in the shade BFF. I have this on my lips today, kind of blotted out, and it's such a beautiful, bright pink that I think is just going to be perfection for this summer yet again. And I really don't have that much remaining in here, so I want to try to polish it off this year. This is a very old lipstick. I've had it for many years. It is long discontinued, but it's something that still smells great, still looks great, and I still love it. I don't want to part with it, so I'm not going to. I'm going to try my best to use it up instead. As you can see, there really isn't that much that's over the actual plastic part of the applicator, but my intention will be more likely than not to dig this out and use it as a cream blush and as a tinted lip balm once I get to that point in the product. And I just love this. It is a great summertime lip product for me. As you can see, it's just a really wearable kind of pink. I'm really, really excited by the idea of being able to finish this up this year and working this out of my collection. And I think actually by the first update in this project pan, which will be in 2 months, I may be able to be pretty close to digging this out of the component, but we'll see with this one. I just need to kind of make it more of a regular part of my routine for the next few months. And yeah, I'm just so excited to reach for it and to bring it back as a focus. And then this item is also one that I had in my year-long project pan last year as a focus product, but this one I did not reach my goal on. This is the Mob Beauty bronzer in the shade M37. Last year when I had this in my project pan, my goal was to hit pan on it, and I was not able to achieve that goal. So that is what I would like to do with this in this year's project pan. So as you can see, there is a little bit of a dip. There's definitely usage on this, but this was proving to be very challenging for me last year. This shade is a little bit deep for me, especially at this time of year, but even in the summertime, I do find it to be very pigmented and rich on my skin, so I have to be a little bit more light-handed than I am with other bronzer formulas in my collection. But I think I can hit pan on it. I really think it's doable, and given the fact that I have 6 months in this project pan, I really do think that's something that I will be able to achieve, and I would love to see that, because one of my goals with my no-buy this year is not only related to makeup that I'm using up, but I want to hit 5 non-eyeshadow pans in my collection, and I am really not doing great with that goal. So to be able to hit pan on this one that already has a little bit of progress on it will really, really help me step it up and be able to achieve that goal. So yeah, I would love to hit pan on this. This is something that I think is just so beautiful, and it works really well on my body and on my face. So it is achievable. I know going into it, it will be a little bit more challenging, but I really do think it will be achievable by the end of the summer. And my 6th and final focus product is a resurrection item from, I think, 2 project pans as well. I believe it was in a round of my roulette pan collab, and then nearing the end of my project pan last year, I had it in just kind of out of curiosity, and it is my Charlotte Tilbury Wonderglow. This is a glowy illuminating primer. However, I think this summer I will try to use it as a body lotion as well, a body illuminator, because this is getting quite old in age. I've had this in my collection since the summer of 2020, and so I really want to get this used up and out of my collection. And I think that might be difficult, but achievable, especially if I do use it on the face and on the body. I've made a new marking on it here, so I am at this point in the product, so I have still more than half, especially because it does get wider towards the bottom. While that is still quite a bit of product, I will be wearing this occasionally from like head to toe, so it's something that will get a lot of volume used out of it, and it's something that I do enjoy the look of and the feeling of on my skin. So I'm really excited with the idea that I'll be able to finish this up no problem. So yeah, that is the 6th and final product that I will be working on for the Graveyard Project Pan. I do have some challenging items. I do have some things that I know will be empties, but they're gonna take me quite some time, but that is okay. I am so excited to work on all of these products. I'm so excited to see other people introducing this project pan and to keep up with their progress. The next update in this project pan will be at the end of June. This is a project that updates every other month and will be wrapping up on Halloween Day. So yeah, I am so excited to be doing this project and to be doing something fresh and new on my channel. It's been a while since I did a collaboration project, and I'm just so excited. Please let me know if you're participating in this project pan. I would love to go and check out your introductions. I cannot wait to see how much progress I can make on all these focus items in the next 2 months' time. And before we wrap this up, I do just want to say again a massive thank you to today's sponsor, Ana Luisa Jewelry, for sponsoring today's video and for working with me. Please go check out the link in the top of my description box and use the code RebeccaM20 for 20% off. But yeah, that is absolutely everything. Thank you so much for watching and for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone!